we've been speaking about what kind of priorities need to be focused on. And the priority that undoubtedly needs to be dealt with is the debt crisis in Africa, the debt crisis in the global south. My name is Kamal Ramburuth from the Institute for Economic Justice based in Johannesburg. The role that IDA can play in this is around debt cancellation. If we are to overcome the debt crisis, IDA has to take a haircut. The Common Framework and the Round Table have been opposed to this, but it is a decision that kind of contradicts IDA's mission for development and, I quote, to improve lives and create safer, more prosperous communities around the world. That's impossible when interest payments are crowding out expenditure on health and education, as a previous speaker mentioned. And IDA has to take a haircut because multilateral development debt makes up the lion's share of debt for many countries. If you exclude MDB debt, it's unrealistic if we want to escape the debt crisis. Failing to take a haircut is failing African countries, and it will fail IDA too. IDA provided debt relief in the past through the HIPC initiative and the MDRI, and it's going to have to do it again. This reality is being ignored. Instead, the current approach is to increase MDB grant financing and concessional financing. This fails African countries because the concessional and grant financing is not at the scale and speed to overcome the exploding debt crisis and the debt burden. This fails MDBs too, like IDA, because your business model relies on the eventual principal reimbursement in the future and does not allow MDBs to lend to countries with too much debt. So the current approach is kind of like putting fuel in a car that's breaking down because it's got four flat tires. It will result in the new IDA replenishment going towards the interest payments for the private sector.
You're making very salient points, but I gave you an extra 15 seconds.
Okay, I was taking the donation. Okay, thank you. I'll conclude now. The IDA haircut is crucial in current debt workout games because if IDA doesn't take a haircut, China will not take a haircut. If China does not take a haircut, Paris Club will not take a haircut.